Welcome back to Flying Dutchman Cards. Got one return for today. This one is from Philadelphia, PA. And so we'll get to opening this guy here. Pretty good idea who this is. I will see if we can get it out here. Nice. So this is from Bobby Shantz. So let's get the cards out here real quick. So he is a great TTM signer. This was a week return. So he basically got this and sent it right back to me because I sent it on a Monday, got it on a Monday from West Coast to East Coast and back. So yeah, so first card here is 1958 Topps with Lou Burdett and Bobby Shantz there as with the Yankees. So he won the Cy Young Award in 1952. Yeah, and then in 1959 Topps as well. So this one's kind of cool. You know, he's got has a facsimile signature on there as well, and then he signed on top. So pretty awesome returns there. It's interesting too. He chose two different pens, so pretty cool that he kind of saw, you know, probably gets these cards a lot, and so kind of has different pens for each of them. He's kind of he's a TTM legend. You know, basically he's been signing for a bunch of years. He's actually 94, so it's pretty awesome that he still responds to people. And so the other cool part is that he included a couple index cards, and so he signed this as well, and then included some of his stats. So 92 or 1952 AL MVP. Oh yeah, I guess that was before Cy Young, so you had to be the best pitcher and the best player to win an award. 3-time All-Star, 3-time World Series, 8 Gold Gloves, wins leader, ERA leader, World Series champion 1958, 48 saves, oldest living MVP, which is pretty awesome. So yeah, so he signed the index card, which is awesome. So got a bonus there. And then I'd seen a couple other people had asked him questions, so I thought I would send him a couple questions. So let's see, we'll see what his response is here. So the first question was, there a specific game or at bat that you remember often? Hit one home run off of Ali Reynolds of the Yankees. He never forgot it, and neither did I, which is pretty awesome. What was your favorite visiting ballpark to pitch in? New York, Yankee Stadium. And then, as a hitter, do you remember your one home run? Yeah, so that I've always been interested just in pitchers hitting, especially as I've been going through my cards. There's oftentimes, you know, pictures of pitchers hitting. I always think it's interesting. So I think that's pretty awesome that's the thing he remembered, and kind of asked the same question there. But yeah, and then do you remember getting any other specific hit over your career? And no exclamation mark. So but yeah, so that's pretty awesome that he took the time to answer the questions, included a couple bonus items there as well. So yeah, the signed index card, and yeah, the two signed cards. So pretty great return there. Oh, and also too, on this one, I did include $5. Yeah, that's what most people were including, and just as kind of as a thank you for him. And some people said, hey, grab a coffee, or I think he also donates to the Salvation Army too. So that's where those can go. One other thing too, just wanted to today, Al Kaline passed away, and just wanted to share a couple memories of him. I have a couple cards just that I've been collecting, just a couple recent cards and a couple old cards, and just kind of want to talk a little bit about that. So yeah, Al Kaline was actually an awesome TTM signer as well. I didn't get the chance to send to him. I always had in the back of my head, I'm like, oh man, I'm going to send to Al Kaline. That would be so awesome. I was actually born in Michigan, and so my dad grew up a Detroit Tigers fan, and Al Kaline was one of his favorite players. And so One of the things I'm bummed about, you know, obviously, A, that he's passed, but then B, you know, didn't get a chance to send him a card to sign. But yeah, so I wanted to just kind of take a look at a couple of these. A 2018 Donruss, kind of a cool one there. That looks like later in his career. He hit 399 home runs, which is pretty. You know, I feel like that would be one of those things. I've always remembered that just because it's, you know, right before 400. Yeah, but he did get to 3,000 hits. He was an awesome player. Played his entire career with the Tigers, which is pretty rare these days. This is 2019 Archives. This is kind of the set that got me back into collecting, and so when I got this one, it was pretty legit. Pretty excited about that, and yeah, you can see more of his career stats there. He was 15-time All-Star. I think I saw two different places. One, he was 15-time All-Star, which is I think 15 different years, but a couple years ahead, multiple All-Star games, so he won multiple or went multiple times. Obviously a Hall of Fame player, pretty legit. So this is a 1967 Topps card. You can see here. Yeah, he won. So he was in the midst of winning 10 Gold Gloves in right field. So kind of one of the gold standard outfielders in terms of Gold Glove winners. He also played him and he was part of a group of 9 Tigers that actually played 10 years together on the same team. And so he, you know, he played his whole career with the Tigers, but there was kind of a group of them that played. I think he has, you know, the record for 8 players, and they played 11 years, and then, you know, 7 players played 14 years, and all those kinds of things. So he kind of is on all of those lists of those different ones. Obviously, and then Lou Whitaker and Alan Trammell as obviously Tigers that played forever as well. And then this is the one that I was going to get signed. I was going to send this out. It's hard because this is one that my brother and I got my dad when we were growing up. Saw it at the local card shop, and I think we got it to him for his birthday. And so this is the one I wanted to get signed, but I just had a hard time pulling the trigger just because I knew that this was a special card. Just for our family and for my dad. And so it's a 1960 Topps card. And so we saved up our money. You know, I think, you know, probably early 90s was probably $20, something like that. But that was kind of a big deal for us, you know, as little kids getting something for our dad. So this was kind of our card that we always had on the you know, kind of displayed proudly in our house, in our office, and actually we used when my parents were coming up with an email address. We actually were trying to figure out. My brother looked over and said, "Oh, why don't we use Kaline?" And so that's actually their email address to this day includes Kaline in their email address. And so people always ask, like, "What is that from?" It's like, "Oh, it's Al Kaline. Like, he's awesome." So kind of his legacy will live on in our family as long as we have that email address. So, but yeah, I just want to share a few memories just about Al Kaline. What a pretty awesome player. Great TTMer from what I heard. You know, just seeing him returning lots of signed cards. So always great with the fans. And yeah, so he will be missed. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Well, yeah, just one return for today, but then, yeah, just remembering the career of Al Kaline. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.